Do you want to know how I cracked my Amazon interview 10 years back? You know, interviews are a surprisingly psychological concept. It's technical, yes, there are skills involved, but it's also very psychological. It's based on how we perceive other people. So when you get on an interview, first things first, they're going to ask you, "Hey Priyanka, how are you doing?" And you're going to say, "Good, thank you." Most people are going to end with "good, thank you." Some people might go one step further and say, "How are you doing?" But you might say it like an etiquette, just like a social etiquette where it's almost an instinct where you just say, "Hey, how are you doing? Good, thank you. How are you doing? Good, thank you." You actually want to capitalize on that. You want to ask that question, but with some more intention. You want to say, "I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?" Not "How are you doing?" How are you doing? Because it signals that you are a leader, you're willing to ask the interviewer back a question. Two, it also shows that you actually care about people. So you are signaling empathy. And you can't just say that you are a leader. You can't just say that you're an empathetic person. You have to show them, right? So these are organic ways that you can show it without actually telling it. Then you can say, "Oh, by the way, I really appreciate you taking the time to interview me. So thank you so much for taking the time." And in your head, you might think, "Oh, but of course it's their job to interview me." Yeah, it is, but you can still show your appreciation, and in doing so, you can again further reinforce the fact that you are able to lead this meeting. You also care about other people's time, which signals empathy, and it also signals the fact that you are someone who naturally values time. Either the interviewer will ask you, "Do you want to introduce yourself?" You can introduce yourself and then say, "Oh, and also I would love to hear more about you as well." That again further signals your curiosity, but also signals your leadership qualities where you actually don't mind asking an interviewer back the same question. Be empathetic, be a leader from the get-go, from the first 10 seconds of the interview. Now you're not just a candidate anymore, you're a curious, grounded human being who actually cares about people, who values time, and who has a potential to lead meetings and be part of a team. And you've signaled all of these things in just 10 to 15 seconds. So this lays the sort of groundwork and foundation for the next 45 minutes of an interview. Your goal is to make sure that the interview does not start formal and does not continue formal, because if it starts formal, it's going to continue as formal. You want to start conversational so that you're setting the tone for the conversation to also be empathetic. Next week, I'll be covering how do you introduce yourself, so stay tuned.